Laura Nyro was an American singer and songwriter. She was well regarded by her contemporaries and critics. Her career spanned from 1967 to 1993, during which time she released 9 albums, but she had a career break from 1972 to 1976 because she didn't want to be marketed as a celebrity. She died in 1987, and another album that she had recorded before her death was released after her death. Labelle were an American progressive funk band. They were formed in the 60s from vocal groups with successive names of the Bluebells, 2 words, the Bluebells, 1 word, Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells, obviously several words. In 1971, they changed their look, their musical style, and their name to Labelle. And under that name, they released 6 albums during that existence, which lasted until 1976, at which point they split up. They've had several reunions and part reunions since, with a slightly longer stint from 2005 to 2009, which produced 1 more album. Hi, my name's Dan. So this album is credited to Laura Nyro and Labelle. Laura Nyro is definitely the headline here, and Labelle are effectively backing singers, but they're not actually that far in the background. They are featured quite a lot. This is Laura Nyro's 5th album. Is my first encounter, I think, with her. I don't think I'd known of her before I'd listened to this album. So apparently, unlike her other albums, this is an album of covers, and it's all basically a vocal girl group songs from back in the 60s. So there are songs here that I definitely recognise. I Met Him on a Sunday, Dancing in the Street, Spanish Harlem, Jimmy Mack, and a few more. They're all, songs that I quite like. Mostly these are upbeat songs. There are a few that are a bit more gentle here. One standout in that is a track called The Wind, which is very ethereal and is mostly vocal. It's nicely done. Labelle can sing, that's fairly obvious. Laura is highly praised for her voice, and I would describe her voice as being clear and fragile. Sometimes it comes across as a bit shrill, and it might be just me, but I felt like sometimes there were a little bit of tuning. She was slightly sharp, and it's something that I tend to be quite sensitive to. In general, it's all right. I'm not that bothered by her and her singing. I'm not hugely bothered by these arrangements. I particularly like the Wind, the ethereal one. It's nice to hear some of these songs that I like, but I wouldn't necessarily say that this was the form that would be my favourite way of listening to them. So it's okay, it's quite pleasant, but I don't feel stronger than that about it. So that's what I think. So please tell me what you think. Don't be shy, please talk to me through the comments box, and that's it from me for now.